welcome to day 4. So yesterday we looked at o'clock on a clock. This time we are looking at half past on a clock. Now, our learning objective is to know how to read half past on a clock. Now, remember, when we look at a clock, we've got two hands. We've got a longer hand and a shorter hand. The longer hand tells us the minutes and the shorter hand tells us the hour. So try to remember that when we're going through this, because this is getting a little bit more of telling the time. So if we have a look here, this clock here, when it points to the 6, when the longer hand points to the 6, it means that it is half past something. And when we look at the shorter hand, it's not really pointing to a number, is it? No, it's sort of in the middle. So on this clock, it's in the middle of 7 and 8. Okay, so what time is it? Well, the time is 7:30 or half past 7. And why is it that it is half past 7 and not half past 8? Well, because when the shorter hand goes past the number, that shows us that it's still in the 7 part. So we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the slides as well. But for now, just try to remember that it is half past when the longer hand is pointing to the 6. And you've also got your YouTube and your lovely game to play as well, so that will help you to know half past as well. So, activity 1. We've got another matching game. We've got 3 clocks and 3 times. Now, if we remember, all of the longer hands need to be on the 6 if it is half past a time. So, if we have a look at our clocks, we've got the longer hands pointing to the 6, so we know it's half past. We've got the shorter one here. Now, what 2 numbers is it between? It's in the middle of 9 and 10. Now, remember what I said? If it's just past the number, it's going to be that number. So, it's just past the 9. So, it is going to be half past 9. So, we need to make sure we find half past 9 and match that with that clock. We've got here another one. So, it's half past because it's pointing to the 6. It's in the middle of 12 and 1, but we need to remember to use 12 instead of 1. So, this time it is half past 12, and we link that up to the time up there. And the last one, we've got it pointing to the 6 again. So it's half past, and this time it's pointing between the 2 and the 3, but remember we need to make sure it stays with the first number. So it is half past 2, and we match that to the half past 2. Now if I show you on our clock really quickly, we can have a look at what time it is on this clock. Right, so if we have a look, we've got our longer hand pointing to the 6, which means it is half past. And we've got our shorter hand here between the 10 and the 11. So what time do you think it is? It's between the 10 and the 11, but remember we've got to use the first number. So it's past the 10, which means that it is half past 10. Half past 10. Let's do one more. Okay, so this time we've got half past again. It's in between the 1 and the 2, but it's gone past the 1, so it is half past 1. Okay, maybe you could have a go at looking at that. Maybe you can have a go on looking at a clock when Mum tells you it might be half past, and you can have a look at the clock. Alright, then we go into our problem solving. So we've got Tommy here, and he says the time is 6 past 1. He says 6 past 1. Can you spot Tommy's mistake? So what time can you see on there? Remember, it got the 6, if the longer hand is pointing to the 6, that means it's half past. And we've got the shorter hand in the middle of 1 and 2. Remember to use the 1, because that's the first number. So it's half past 1. So, made a mistake because he's using the 2 numbers up here, so he's saying 6 and the 1 instead of saying it's half past 1. So have a go, and then this time it's looking at drawing the hands. So make sure you're thinking, okay, where does the long hand need to be? Where does the short hand need to be? Okay, and remember, my maths will help you if you need a little bit of extra help. See you soon.